Hello all. Well, a little bit of problems with the last video. I don't know what happened to it, but it seemed to have left out a couple of the important things. So, no matter how bad the equipment gets, it seems as if the truth wants me to get the truth out. So I'll just do it. I don't care how much, whatever the video looks like. As long as there's people watching it and care about these things, I'll keep putting it out. If everyone just says, heck with it, and goes back to their then there's nothing I can do about it anyway. So let's go look at the things that were left out, the important stuff that was left out of the last video. Oh, sorry about that, forgot to put the windscreen on, so I guess that was all wind. Alright, so the stuff that was left out was some of the CO2 count for 2014. As you know, I was telling you different organizations and what they've measured in CO2 count per year, that type of thing. So the part that was left out was July's monthly CO2 count, which was 401.30. That's very high, extremely high. And then NOAA's, that was for the Scripps Institute. For NOAA's CO2 count for the month, it's 399 parts per million. So they're very close to each other, and you can kind of tell how the CO2 is working if you put the two parts together in the last video and this video. So let's go on to what we're going to talk about today, and we'll continue on with climate change. One of the two largest ice sheets on the planet, that's Antarctica and Greenland, are now melting at all-time records. NASA's put up a new satellite, and working with their old satellites and other nations' satellites, they're finding out that the amount of ice loss per year, combining Antarctica and Greenland, is over 500 cubic kilometers per year of ice loss. So that pretty much debunks everybody's bullshit about, we're going into an ice age and all that nonsense. It's just complete crap. And one of the people that's on the internet and on radio is, I'm not going to mention any names, is such a denier. And this person, I can kind of describe him to you. On certain issues, he'll get very emotional. He'll grab the microphone and he'll get his teeth like this as if he's a rabid dog. And he starts shaking the microphone and he jumps up and down in his chair. And I start laughing so hard that I mean, that's the only reason I watched him, really. But the BS he pumps out, it's just pathetic. He can't use real science. But anyway, so by 2100, the sea levels will be up 14 inches or 37 centimeters by 2100. So that's an addition to the other sea level rise from all the glaciers and all the melting ice and snowpacks around the world, other than those two places. So we're going to have an additional 14 inches on top of that. So yeah, it might actually come up about 33 feet in another 100 years if things keep going the way they are. And unfortunately, denying a problem doesn't make the problem actually go away. I know it sort of feels like it does, because if you actually start seeing the problem, because you denied it, you will figure out a reason why you're seeing it other than the problem. So you just keep ignoring it and ignoring it until it's way too late and you've got a flooded house because you kept ignoring the dripping pipe, that finally blew up, flooded the house, that kind of scenario. Alright, let's put this video up, and we got a lot more subscriptions and really good comments on the last, and I hope that everyone just takes some of the information I take and just put it in Google and research it, because that way you're not you're not going to be glued to one opinion. You're going to have multiple opinions from multiple writers, multiple videos, and you'll get to actually see what's actually happening. And then you can go back and look at the deniers or this group or that group, and you can see exactly what they're using for their points. So it's always good to double check what I say and others, and don't just get your information from one source, and stop voting for the corporatists, please. Until next time.